Here we have question number 26, and as you can see, this is an important question from biotechnology, where we can see the name of the various enzymes which are part of the genetic engineers toolkit. Now, in these 4 enzymes, we have to choose the correct pair, right. So, polymerases break the DNA into fragments. No, they are used to make copies of the desired DNA. Nucleases, now nucleases are hydrolases which are used to digest the DNA, and that will be breaking up the phosphodiester bonds. So, they separate the 2 strands of DNA. So, 2 strands of DNA can be simply separated by heating, because then the hydrogen bonds would break. Exonucleases, now exonucleases are also nucleases, but they would be breaking or cleaving a phosphodiester bond at the terminal end. So, make cuts at specific positions, no, that would be a work of specifically endonucleases, and that too restriction endonucleases. Now, the fourth one, ligases. Now, ligases are the ones which join the 2 DNA molecules by forming phosphodiester bonds. So, this is our correct choice, and the correct answer accordingly is option 4. Now, from here let us move on to our next question, that is the 27th one. Now, in this, select the option including all sexually transmitted diseases. So, sexually transmitted diseases or the reproductive tract infections or venereal diseases, these are different terms that we use. Now, gonorrhea, malaria, genital herpes. Now, here malaria is the odd one out, this is not STI. AIDS, malaria, filaria. Now, in this case only AIDS is the sexually transmitted one. In the third choice, cancer, AIDS, syphilis. So, in this case syphilis and AIDS is the one which is sexually transmitted. In the fourth option, gonorrhea, syphilis, genital herpes, all 3 of them are STIs. So, this would be our correct answer. So, this was quite an easy question, and from here we can move on to our next one, that is 28. Question 28, embryological support for evolution was disapproved by. Now, you see, the biogenetic law or the recapitulation theory was given by Ernest Haeckel, and according to him, ontogeny recapitulates phylogeny. That means the organisms, they repeat their evolutionary history during their embryonic development. Like when we see the mammalian embryo in the beginning, according to Haeckel, it resembles the fish embryo, then amphibian embryo, then a reptilian embryo, so on. But von Baer had disapproved it by giving his own Bayer's law, and according to him that the embryos, they resemble among each other, but there is no resemblance between the embryo and the adult. And so, that is why our answer here is crystal clear, that would be Carl von Baer, and that is the fourth answer. Now, let us move forward with further questions.